Alright, in this video we're going to be installing WordPress on A2 hosting. It's actually a very simple process. Once you log into your A2 hosting account, you just click on this login. Then you'll come down here to this apps installer. The first one is WordPress with A2 optimized. That's what we're going to be installing. Click on it, and you'll go over here and click on install. And the great thing about A2 hosting is it already comes pre-installed with Let's Encrypt SSL certificates, so you can just leave the first one there and everything's already encrypted. Today I'm going to be installing this on a subdomain. And then this one we'll leave it blank, so that way you just go to this address, and if you want it to go into a subdomain, then you would have to type something in here, and then you'd have to type demo, your domain name / WordPress for WordPress to actually activate. But we don't want that, we just want to leave it in the root domain. These you can actually set here, or you can change them later. Now with this one, they'll put the username and they'll just give a random characters. This is a security measure that actually is actually a good security measure to use. So I would leave this as it is. Just copy this, and you'll want to copy this password because they won't give it to you again. So make sure that you copy this, and you put in your admin email or your email address that you want it to go to. And really that's all there is. There is the advanced options here, and it'll give you the database name and the table prefix. And then here you can set up your backup locations and how often you want it to back up, and the rotation. And if you want all this information sent to you, put your email address in here and they'll email you the installation details. And then you just click install. Now this takes a few minutes to run. Once it's installed, then you're ready to go. You got WordPress up and working. Alright, WordPress has been installed on my subdomain here. The thing to keep in mind is this administrative URL. This is going to be your login URL. So this is the only place that you can go to log in, and it's actually a security measure, so that it's not the default WP admin or WP login anymore. You have to go to this URL to actually be able to log into your site. So if you just click on this, it'll actually log you directly into it. And then here it tells you your login page is now at this address. What I would do is click on this right away and bookmark this page, because this is the only way that you'll be able to log into the admin of your website. Once that's bookmarked, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to users and then go down to your profile. Because with your username as this, what you want to do is change it, otherwise this will just show up on the front end of your site and then people will automatically know your username. So if you just go ahead and if you're going to use your name or your nickname, or just go ahead and type that in. And then we're down here where it says display name publicly, you'll want to change it to one of these. And that way people won't know your actual username to log into your site. And then if you want to change your password, you can change it here. And just click on update profile. And then A2 Hosting, they do a really good job with their plugin, where everything is automatically set, configured, and everything is good to go. Now on this page you can set a few more options. Like all this is already set and configured. Your caching, the database caching, object caching. It's already set and already ready to go for you. The only other one I would suggest is to enable this one, the lock editing of plugins and themes from the WP admin. You really don't want to be editing your site, your live site. You always want to have a local server set up and do testing locally, get everything working, and then upload it to your live site. You really don't want to be editing it on your live site. So I'd go ahead and enable that one. And really there's a couple other ones, like if you want to set up this deny direct access to configuration files and comment forms. It's really up to you. It's another security measure that you can add. That's just a personal preference. And you already have reCAPTCHA that goes onto your forms, your login, any comments, anything like that. It's already there, it's enabled, and really gets rid of a lot of spam. And then if you paid for the Turbo web hosting, you can activate these two here, and then it'll make your site even faster. And you can go through these other settings. These just give you like good ideas of to set your recent posts per page. This is like your index pages, your archive pages. Just set them to 5. That way your page loads faster. You know, it's less on the database. And then it tells you if you have unused themes, to go ahead and delete them. Unused plugins, you know, if you're not using them, go ahead and delete them. And here's some advanced optimizations. You know, these are really just to see, you know, what's going on with your site. If you're having slow load times, stuff like that, you can come to this, activate it, and see which plugin is actually making your site slow. But yeah, that's it. That's how you install WordPress with A2 hosting. You can do it in less than 10 minutes. Have your site ready to rock and roll.